What's up, everybody? I'm TJ.
And I'm Kelsey, and we are
the Nashville Wine Duo. All right, it's that time again.
Yay!
Where you hear about our lives, the wine we're drinking.
Sorry, I'm eating truffle Marcona almonds in our backyard with this beautiful breeze, and this is the first time I feel like I've sat outside all summer, and it feels actually nice.
We actually have really nice weather for Nashville, and today is like supposed to be 100 degrees in summer, but like it's in the 80s with a breeze and low humidity.
It in the 80s?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it feels amazing.
So it feels amazing. We're outside enjoying our one day off.
Yeah.
We've been
Oh my gosh, you're right, it's 82.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
82.
No, it's been 90s. It's been so hot, it's been so humid. It feels amazing right now. So we're like, it sounded like the perfect time to go outside and have a white wine tonight. And TJ likes to enjoy cigars on the back porch or the front porch, and then we sip on some really good wine. And so why don't you tell them about what we're drinking?
Yeah, well, first of all, I was smoking an Olivia Cigars wine, Olivia Cigars are probably one of my favorites, just kind of a staple that I keep in my cigar box. But we were sent this awesome wine from Raeburn Winery, and I first heard about Raeburn. We carried it for like a brief second at Trader Joe's, and I forget which distributor it came from, but I remember trying it and liking it, and so I reached out to Raeburn, and they sent us a bottle of their 2020 Chardonnay to review. It's from the Russian River Valley, which is in the west side of Sonoma County. And so we popped that open, and yeah, what do you think about it?
Totally love it. I think I like the fact that it has like the slight like oakiness to it, but it's not like super buttery. Like it's not heavy, but it still has like that slight oak on the back end to it. So it's got that Chard vibe, but not like overboard. And the color's really pretty. Like it's a light, like really light yellow, slightly golden, but not gold, not like how you'd get from a lot of like the mallow is what they call it when they put in Chardonnay. It's not it's not overly oaky or buttery. It's just like perfect.
Yeah, the color on it, you could tell it looks like a Chard. The nose on it, slight Chard vibe, but not a really, really heavy Chard on the nose.
Yeah.
Which I was like a little like taken back. I was like, oh, this is.
But then when you taste it, you get it.
Yes, but you're gonna get the pear and the apple on the back end, and a little bit of creaminess from that oak and stuff that you do get in Chard. But I would say that if you didn't like Chards, this would be a good one to kind of try, because I feel like this would be
a good like introduction to a Chard.
Yeah, I mean it's leaning in that Chard direction, but it still would be that kind of crisp, dry white that you might enjoy.
But it has a lot of body to it at the same time.
Definitely a fuller body white for sure.
A fuller bodied white, yeah, exactly. Like it's not like, oh man, like this isn't like I don't know, like super light. It's not super light or super dry or super crisp. Like it's definitely got something going on with it, and it's like, wow, like I could, sip this a little slower and take my time with it a little bit more. Yep. I mean, this would just be an amazing food pairing wine. Yeah. I think too, like chicken and so many things I could like imagine eating and drinking this. So
Raeburn is an emerging wine brand focused on crafting highly appealing Chardonnay, Pinot Noirs, and Rosés, and soon they'll have a Cabernet Sauvignon from select vineyards in Sonoma County. So these wines are sustainably farmed, which is 4% of California wineries hold that distinction, which they're one of 4%, you know, in that 4% range of sustainably certified wines. Each wine possesses a style that is elegant, lush, and balanced, while also being critically acclaimed, having achieved over 30 90-plus scores over the past 3 vintages, which is awesome. I mean, I looked this up on the Vivino app, and it's got a 4.1 rating on it. So
4.1, and yeah, you like most that you see on that app, I think they're like 4 and under. So
yeah, and this one I think retails for around $17.99, so it's definitely under that,
very
under $20.
Affordable for a good Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really think this is a crowd pleaser. Like, I think people that didn't like Chardonnay would still like this. I really do.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm very intrigued to try their other varietals now because, I mean, to impress me on your Chardonnay, that makes me want to try your Rosé and your Cab and Pinot Noir. So yeah. I'm a hard critic when it comes to Chardonnays. Because I feel a lot of Chardonnays, you know, they just pump tons of vanilla and oak, and it's like that vibe. And to find a Chard that kind of offers something for everybody.
They have some of that in it, but not like an overboard amount of it.
And I feel like this Chard is offering something for everybody. If you're looking for, you know, like a fuller-bodied white wine, I feel like this has something for everybody.
And when did you say where it was from?
Yes, Russian River Valley, which we love Russian River Valley
wines.
Yeah. We've come to know that region, and so anytime we see that, we usually will take a gamble on it and try it.
Yeah, and can you find this in Nashville? Did you know?
I'm sure you can find this in Nashville someplace, yes. And we'd have to research it and find out where, but I have seen Raeburn in other wine shops before.
If not, though, I'm sure you'd be able to find it on the internet.
Yes,
or
on their
through
website.
Their website.
Yep.
And these days, it's kind of like nice to just have something convenient where you can just order it and have it get sent to your house, and I know that they do that. So
yeah, so definitely check out Raeburn Wines. Well,
then we have been eating something too while we've been drinking this. We've been eating these really, really good garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives from Trader Joe's.
They are so bomb.
Now, I literally put like 5 in a container, and I looked over and I was like, what the hell? TJ ate like all of them.
I was popping them like candy.
They're very spicy.
Very spicy. You get the jalapeno. I love olives, by the way, so any kind of olive, like stuffed olive, I am all about. And these have the garlic and the jalapeno and the green olive.
I think that garlic jalapeno mixture is just like amazing.
Yeah. How much is the jar?
I want to say like $3.99 or something. Maybe less than that. Maybe
really?
Less than that. It might even be less. But
dang.
I saw them the other day and on the new item shelf, and I was like, that sounds like so good, just because I love like the spiciness of jalapeno, and I love like the saltiness of an olive, and I'm like, all that combined them with garlic, and just the whole situation was really good. And I have a feeling that they're probably seasonal.
Yeah, they're probably seasonal.
They've actually been coming out with a lot of jalapeno stuff lately at Trader Joe's. They came out with another like jalapeno. You know how like we had the onion crunch? Mm-hmm. They came out with a jalapeno version of that. So I think that's one thing I like about Trader Joe's is I feel like they really try to do like the spicy thing.
Yep.
With a lot of products. And then some of them, you know, it's like Trader Joe's spicy. People say that. It's like, this is actually a spicy product.
Yeah, and I like it too because when Trader Joe's does something with spice, it's not just like this spice bomb in your mouth. Like they actually, a lot of their items have...
It's very intentional.
Yes, and it's, again, not to use the term well balanced, but you get the spice, but you still get the flavor of whatever they're pairing it with. So the olive with the garlic and the jalapeno and these olives is just the perfect balance.
Well, you can tell that they actually have people like taste stuff. I mean, they have a tasting panel for everything, for all the food, all the wine, and I think these things get like really tested out among like people before they go out to the general public, and you can tell because these are so good, and I'm ready for I'm starting to get ready for all things pumpkin too. I'm excited.
It'll be here before you know it.
I know. I'm thinking about, I decorate usually every year, and I literally the other day was like, do I want to do this year? Because it can be a lot of work, and like the turnaround from decorating for like Halloween and then going into Christmas, I'm like now I'm getting into the stage where I'm like, do I want to just decide I'm going to go all out on one of them and not the other one?
Oh.
Because I feel like what happens a lot of the time is I go all out on Halloween, and then by the time Christmas gets here, I'm just like burnt out. So I'm like, maybe every other year I should like just decide I'm only going to decorate for Christmas this year, or I'm only going to decorate for Halloween, because
it's just too much.
oh, it's literally like a month, and not even a month over turnover. Like you got to turn it over in like a few days, and like we go all out. Usually we decorate like a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm thinking this year I really want to just dedicate to Christmas.
Okay.
That's what and this is the first you're hearing of this. I'm right now talking, but I'm thinking we don't really go all out for Halloween this year, and I think we start decorating for Christmas November 1st, and we do lights.
November 1st.
Yes.
So wow, just right after Halloween, we're going in hard.
I love Halloween. I love Halloween. You know this, and that's why I feel like for the last couple of years, I think I've dedicated so much to Halloween that I've kind of neglected Christmas.
So no Halloween party this year.
I think we could still have a party, but like I don't know if I'd want to necessarily like seriously, y'all. Like I really decorate.
Yeah.
So if everyone maybe helps and pitches in, I might do it. But I'm like, man, it's so many hours.
So you're asking help from like the listeners to pitch in and help come over and do it, or like me? You know, I'll help.
I know, but then taking it all down is so much too.
That's so much work. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
And then it's like, okay, we go from like skeletons to like, yay, everything's happy. Literally, it's just the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas, basically.
You love the skeletons and the scary stuff.
I do. I love all that.
I love my smoke machine.
I do too.
Scary
I just want a
music.
lot of help. But and this year, I really remember that one year when I decorated the porch with the haystacks.
Yeah.
That was so cute. I'd love to do that again this year with all the pumpkins on it.
Yeah. How did we get rid of the haystacks?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I remember what we did.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell did we do?
But we got
with
the
those
haystacks from Tractor Supply.
I know.
And then we put the pumpkins all over it, and it seriously
was
was so
cute.
cute.
Really cute.
But then what happens in Tennessee sometimes is like it's freaking 80 degrees all of October.
Yeah.
And if you have pumpkins out, then they rot. And it's gross. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We clearly need to talk about this. Anyway, I'm getting ready for it, and I feel like we should do some really fun wine videos involving pumpkins.
Hell yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Anyway, y'all need to try this Raeburn Chardonnay from Russian River Valley and the Trader Joe's garlic jalapeno stuffed olives.
Yep.
You'll be very happy to try those, and they are delicious, and I guarantee you they are seasonal, so if you see them on the shelf, pick them up.
Yes, if you love olives
and jalapenos and garlic, these are for you.
Rack them up, because they'll be gone before you know it. So.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay.